Test, test, test. I'm hopefully on the stream now.
Can you hear me?
I can start the music if you need to, but the game is pretty low on my side.
Looks like we're live again, and I hope people can hear us now. Chat, can you hear us? Give us a sign.
A sign.
Yes, we are apparently being heard.
Okay, there we go. Finally got confirmation. Nice. So we're gonna race Aliens, Alien 2 on the MSX home computer, and you're gonna see Neetsel and Tenmicu, the two top runners, race this, and it's gonna be a fast-paced, exciting race.
We're going to be a bit honest about one thing. This game, if you die, you lose all your items, and it takes very, very long time to recollect them. And actually, it's the most efficient way to recollect all the items to just start the game over from zero, because level 1 it's a lot more simple, and every other level just takes very, very long time. So we don't want, if death accidentally happens, something goes wrong, we just load the save state or something. But with the few recent discoveries, we probably should be very, very good.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Other thing, we both gonna run separate strategies. I'm going to use so-called the servo gun, machine gun strategy, and Neetsel is going to use the laser strategy. More will be explained on the way. So, are you ready, Neetsel?
Yeah, I'm ready on my side.
Let me reset the game. So, Newber can count us down.
Sure. So, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
And that didn't work.
And this time it's war. That's not the name of the stage. It says that every time. This time it's war for sure. So off we go, and yeah, this is an action platformer.
I'm a little bit ahead already. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So the enemies drop a bunch of different power-ups, and our racers are gonna want to manage those carefully. The red pickups are usually jump upgrades. They're gonna need those. You'll see them jumping a lot of the time. There's also weapon upgrades, and that's what Tenmicu noted earlier. So our players are going to go for different weapon strategies. Neetsel is gonna upgrade his weapon all the way to the laser, the wave laser, which is more useful in the stage against regular enemies, but is slower for bosses because you can only have one shot on screen. And Tenmicu is not going to upgrade it all the way. It's gonna stay at the servo, or I guess servo gun, a kind of machine gun.
Okay, for a while I'm going to be on smart gun, but in level 4 I will upgrade all the way to servo gun, machine gun, and this machine gun is very, very fast on bosses, but the regular stages will be a problem for me.
Both players reaching the end of stage 1. You can see them standing at the door there a little bit. That's because the way you enter doors in this game is you stand still at the door for 3 seconds. That's fun. And here's the boss. It's the same boss for every stage pretty much, except when we skip the boss. And so for this early boss, they still have pretty low health, so the racers can damage race the boss. And
actually, right now it's more beneficial to end the boss fight as low health as possible, so it countdowns quicker. So this is the only stage where you have too much health to work with.
On to stage 2, we're gonna see some more damage boosting in here. And the players have to be careful. Ideally, they don't want to be hit in the air, because if you're hit while jumping, then when you're landing, you take a knockback, and that could knock you off a platform. So ideally, if you take a hit, you want to take it before the jump, so you've got some iframes.
Okay.
Okay, now our players already advancing to the doors at the end of the stage. And what's this? It's a fantasy war. Can you believe this game has fantasy wars? It's the warp zone. And definitely don't pick the wrong door here. If you pick the left door, it takes you back one stage. If you pick the right door, it takes you to stage 3 while skipping the boss. And stage 3 is everyone's favorite game design feature. It's a door maze, which is especially fun because, as I mentioned earlier, to enter a door you have to stand there 3 seconds. So this is a lot of standing around. And this door maze is also pretty nasty. So some of the doors, you can see the doors here without any floor beneath them. Some doors can also take you back a stage, I think.
Yes, there's one door that takes you back a stage in this maze.
But of course our racers know the route through the doors.
Thankfully, the maze is static, it's always the same, so we don't need to just memorize this and not worry ever.
And in the Famicom, this version, this maze is amazing. You'll see it later. But
I really like how the aliens are not just enemies, but also stage hazards. The one peeking out here. Sometimes they are hanging from ceilings.
Okay, so on my screen, I'm going to do this is the first very hard section for me, because I have the standard machine gun. I rely on grenades to kill the aliens, and those throws are very precise and very dumb.
Yeah, so because of the different weapon strategy, as we discussed, Tenmicu is gonna have to use the grenades more often, and they require precise throwing to defeat the enemies, whereas the laser for
Neetsel can just walk forward and without caring the world, just shoot.
yeah, I'm on vacation.
Now we're wading through the water. Our racers are still mostly tied. And in this stage, we are also skipping the boss. I actually tried to look up that this earlier door leads to a boss, but I haven't found a single video that takes it. So everyone seems to take this right door, and it skips the boss.
It's the one that up there, on the way. We just.
Yeah, but I haven't found any video that actually takes it. So here in stage 4,
why do you find bosses in this game?
Here in stage 4, they pick up this invincibility item that lets them march through a little bit of the bosses here. And as we discussed, the bosses, it's always the same boss, but it gets stronger with every stage. So now they have to be more careful with managing their health, not taking too much damage in order to defeat the boss later.
Okay, I just pick up my servo gun. This is the gun I'm going to use for the rest of the game.
And you can also see the racers kind of corral the enemies here, so they try to keep some of the enemies on screen, because there's a limit for how many enemies can spawn, and they try to avoid some of the spawns. Tenmicu picking up another invincibility item there. Is that a random one? I don't think
those pickups are always in the same place. What it's different, it's RNG associated with those pickups. But like hour before the race, I found out how RNG works in this game.
Yeah, so especially for the yellow question mark items, those give you either health or ammunition, I think, based on RNG.
4 different things. You can get lives, health, or ammunition to either grenades or gun. And I messed up. This is my first big messed up. I lose too much health in that moment. So if I were to fight the boss now, I would. Oh my gosh.
That's too bad, because up to that point you were still tied.
Oh no. Yeah, I lose too much health in that place, and I have to. If I were to go to boss fight, I would lose, because I have not enough health to defeat the boss. Technically, there is a way to crouch and fight the boss, but it's very slow that way. It's just more efficient to do what I did.
And Neetsel takes down the boss. You can see that his health is almost exhausted. So
very nice.
But,
yeah, I went for a bit of a risky strat, since I can only have one shot on screen. If I go to the right side of the screen, I can shoot more often, but I'll take damage more often as well as a result. So it's faster, but dangerous.
From the other side, I can just stay back and do a lot of damage very easily without worry. But yeah, if you don't have enough health, you will lose anyway. So that's that. Neetsel's going through level 5, and this used to be the sweatiest, scariest level in the game, but it's not anymore.
But yeah, so stage 5 still requires you keeping most of your health, because the boss fight obviously is gonna be a lot more dangerous now. And Tenmicu also taking on the boss, entering stage 5. This time it's war for real.
So yeah, because of that discovery from Tenmicu about the way random pickups work, well, we can damage boost through most of the level and just rely on the final pickup to heal us.
This used to be like huge gamble at the end of the run that killed so many runs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're using the question mark for a...
Yeah, I'm going for that,
Yes.
like right here. Thankfully I get healed, so that
And
makes...
that was a very recent discovery, I guess. Since
Like hours before this run.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Route changes on the day of the race. Very
Yes.
nice. So,
Yes.
Neetsel is picking up the health item we were talking about, and is going to the boss door. The boss door there is very concealed. It doesn't look like a normal door, so remember you have to stand there for 3 seconds to open the door, but it doesn't really look like a door.
Yeah, if you would walk forward, ignore that, walk forward, you would get to another red door that would take you to the start of the level.
And Neetsel making great progress with boss here. Boss is already almost dead. There we go. Time on entering the door, and that's time for Neetsel, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, good job, GG. I sadly got stuck on level 4, and I only just now entered the boss room. I'm very healthy. I should be good soon.
And yeah, we're saving Newt. So most of the game doesn't really follow the movie too closely, I think, but we are saving the orphan girl Newt here at the end, and it's a happy end.
As everyone knows.
And Tenmicu also doing a great job against this boss. Has him way down on health.
Yeah, it's going to... Yeah, he's very low health, so I can go forward aggressively, and... Okay.
And that's the boss done for Tenmicu as well, and...
Time! Okay.
GG.
Very nice. GG's to both of you.
Yeah, just too bad I messed up that one part on level 4. Other than that, everything went alright.
I think I messed up the time a little bit, but like 9:20 would have been world record at the beginning of this week. Because with Tenmiku's discovery, the final stage is so much easier.
Yes.
Like, it's insane. You don't have to worry about anything, you just damage boost through the whole game and that's it.
So yeah, that was the Aliens 2 for MSX. Any closing thoughts?
Try it out, it's pretty cool. And playing casually, it's really fun how much it can troll players.
So one question that I'm curious about is, what are the controls on the MSX?
We play with the keyboard, so it's only the arrows and the spacebar, and that's it. So it's really...
And alt
Okay,
for
but
grenades.
is it
and
an up to jump game?
Yeah, it's an up to jump game, but
Very nice.
this one is not too bad because it's not like some Amiga games that requires you to combine inputs, like pressing up and the attack button. So it's not that bad.
The standing is having to stand at doors for 3 seconds was kind of a telltale thing that it's probably an up to jump game.
Yeah. It's
The Famicom version has the up to enter doors though.
And
they make problem.
as you'll
progress with
see,
this.
the Famicom version is way better, despite never being released.
Anyway, well, let's move to Famicom version then.
Yeah. Thank you. So
Thank you all for watching, and let us see the Famicom version.
back to the host.